fucking petty. Anyway, there's enough of that. I'm going live now. Right, so my current standing is 11.1 million. And I've bought more cases. I had to because I was running out of space. And I still need more cases. I think I might actually have to get like another, I don't know, documents case or something just to put stuff in. Anyway, tonight there is a challenge. Tonight's challenge is me. It's me.
Everyone already knows.
Versus Flo. Yeah, but the people in the stream don't. It's me versus Flo. We're going to see who can make the most money in the shortest space of time. And we're going to try and go for 90 minutes. The catch is scav only, right? His method is going to be turning over scavs in factory. Just go in, exit, go in, exit. Mine's going to be running woods. And you're allowed to take into consideration USD and euros once converted to rubles. Monetary value only. So any item you choose to keep is eliminated from your end result. So say you've got a teapot, you're like, hey, I need a teapot for a quest in like the next quest. Just because it's worth 27,000 rubles doesn't mean you get to add that. So it's items that you've only sold. You can sell them to the trader, you can break them down into smaller parts and sell them to traders or on flea market, or you can sell them on flea market. It doesn't matter as long as it's sold and it's a currency. And it's the total currency at the end. So this is a good experiment because we're going to get to see who can get the most amount of money, which ones.
Which method is better?
There's also a couple of other things we should probably take into consideration first, which is our trader levels. Mine's at 3.65, which means my trader level's probably going to have a minute or two less cooldown on yours. But is
I'm at 7.1.
You're at 7.1. How do I find out what mine is?
Fence, the rep you have with them.
Oh, right. Oh, your fence. Oh, sorry. When you said 7.1, I assumed you meant like your cooldown was 7 minutes.
No,
that would be a little low.
Yeah.
What you should
it's
do
likely
is,
a little bit above that.
what you should do is write down the your current money, like to the exact.
Oh
no, we will just the money we get we'll put into a separate money cases.
That will get confused.
No. You see, no. What I've already done is I've already put all of my cash into containers, right? So anything that gets sold from this point on will be in my stash in the top left-hand corner, so it's easy for me to keep a track of. All the other money is cleared out of the way, physically removed out of the way. So I can know exactly how much money I've made.
I just did a scav, so I need 2 minutes.
You need 2 minutes. Is that how long your cooldowns are?
No, I have done him like before you started to stream.
Oh, okay. So you got 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
My scav cooldown from my intelligence center is also 38.85, but that's what yours will be on as well.
Yeah.
So, like mine's going to be higher because of my management.
Oh yeah, shit. So these are all things that we're going to have to take into consideration. We're not doing this exactly as a 1-to-1.
Yeah, mine is 41.3.
Okay, so you're getting about 3% more on the cooldown. That
3% through Intercenter and more through Fenter himself.
That's a couple of minutes. So, no, sorry, a couple of seconds. So that's not really going to play too much of a big deal.
Yeah.
But the big thing is that gives me the time to maybe do multiples while you do one.
Yeah, because obviously
to be fair, for Dan, it won't be the problem to do a lot of raids consecutively. It will rather be how much money he pulls out of one raid.
Yeah, this is what we've already discussed. It's turnover versus item knowledge and location knowledge. But
is it only the money that is in your bank basically when the timer is finished, or is it all the items that you still sell after the timer is finished?
So we had previously agreed that you run up until the timer is out, The 90 minutes is out. At that point, you finish whatever raid you're doing. You cannot start another raid beyond that point. You're allowed to sell everything that remains.
Okay. So
I'm going to use
selling
the
is not a priority.
I'm going to use the time in between anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, like, could be like, okay, timer is finished, go back in, even though you only have sold half of the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
not going to be a problem for me though. That's the main thing.
That'll be a problem
Yeah.
for me though.
Yeah.
But Flo's got another issue to deal with. Because the map is smaller and it only spawns a scav while there's an active PMC on the map, he has a greater chance of encountering a hostile PMC.
If I'm honest, no.
Not that you will, right? But it could happen. You have a higher likelihood of it happening. Even if you just beeline straight to your exfil, there's still a very slim chance you might come in contact with someone hostile. And if that happens, that's like, say, a 8-9 minute cooldown wasted and 100k loss.
Exactly.
But
the same goes for you. That could happen to you as well.
The flip side for me, the biggest issue I'm gonna have is my bag space. That'll be my biggest limitation.
Ooh, I would love to give you my first scav. He has a pilgrim.
You want me to give you all your money, James? All my money? You look after it, will you? Yeah, I bet you will.
Yeah, and spend it very well.
Right, anyway, are you ready yet, Flo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Julian,
I'll play on Shoreline.
Julian's going to be the third person that's going to participate.
Okay, and you're going to do it on the more favoured Shoreline map by a lot of scabbers. So just make sure you have no loose cash in your inventory. Loose cash is what's counted.
I'll put the money into a wallet that's outside of my thick items.
Yeah, I stuck all of my loose cash in a spare chest rig. So,
Leah, any sales you currently have?
Any sales that you currently have, just cancel them.
I should have nothing going on right now, I think.
I've got nothing going on at the moment. I'll double check as well. I am on 0 out of 2 on my offers.
I'm 0, yeah.
Okay. So, just to show to James here, my inventory. So, we can see we have a completely empty inventory of loose cash. So, anything that's generated in raid will be what is counted. Or as you can see, I've got spare wallets here with cash in. And all of my excess loose cash is here. So, from now on, it is literally how much money can we make in 90 minutes with a scav. And we're going to each use...
Okay.
Me and Julian are using the same method, but on different maps. And Flo's using the turnover method on factory. And I think this is going to be fairly close between all of us.
Well, I'm going to be massively lagging behind.
Maybe. I mean, you've got more stuff to check. You can optimize.
He's Julian.
I am me. I won't find shit.
This is true. But also, it counts for anything found on your scav. So, I mean, if you just run around and you end up dropping fucking Timmy, who's just done all of the fucking rooms, and you get 6 graphics cards, you know, you're going to be laughing on the other side of that, aren't you? So that's where you can make your money, is by using your scav to PvP. In fact, you could even just do that. Use your scav to PvP and see how well that goes. Right,
I think that's something for a different day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd say everyone go to the ready button, and someone else that's not one of us three does a countdown, and we click ready.
Would Alfie like to
we need a timer, by the way.
I've got a timer.
Time is perfect.
It's literally 9 o'clock UK time
now,
dead on.
So as soon as
I'm just going to stop when Dan says stop.
Yep.
Let's just click ready when the time hits perfect.
When it hits 1800. Okay, fair enough. You don't have to.
Go.
No. Yeah.
Go. It's now dead on 9 o'clock, so it's 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's handy because it was dead on 6 in game.
Yeah, there you are.
There you are.
And on that note, I am gonna head off. So I shall see you guys when the world has ended tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Have fun in hell.
Good
Have
luck.
a nice
Later.
nuclear winter.
You too. Don't forget your
Bye.
umbrella.
Umbrella.
Yeah, it might rain.
That's going to save us.
That's
Acid
raining.
rain.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
raining. It's raining.
That's gonna be one
You
strong
laugh.
umbrella.
Raining
You
missiles
laugh.
at the minute.
You laugh, but I'll be the one holding that umbrella, surviving whilst all you lot get blown away.
All right, Mary fucking Poppins.
That'd be a fucking curse, Mary Poppins, right there, blown away in the nuclear winter.
You just see her coming out of a fucking chimney holding a fucking umbrella.
Yeah, just glowing green.
Wee.
Dozy fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
All right,
digress.
Liz.
See you later, mate. Oh.
Low on me a looting loot.
So am I. This is also going to be interesting because it will show us how quickly we can load into each map.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm fairly confident with Flo's cooldown from his rep that he can easily get a close. Oh well, that was a very lucky spawn. Right. RUAF, is it?
And by the way, with certain spawns, I'll check some stuff.
Yeah, no, that's
Because
entirely
I'm
fine.
right there.
That's entirely fine. I wouldn't expect
Cool.
you not to. Like, even if you wanted to like loot along the way, again, that's fine.
Fucking lucky start for you, Flo.
Mm-hmm.
We're because your method is always going to be closer to a game turnover. So that's more what I'm interested in. Like, it doesn't have to be that 100%, obviously.
Okay, first one done.
Yep.
I can't see shit with this lighting situation. Holy shit.
Take
But
that.
I'm just going to sell everything. I'm not going to keep anything, even if I get a flare.
Yeah, no, that's probably sensible.
And I'm actually going to do something which I normally don't do. I will sell as much as I can on the flea market.
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to maximize right down to the
Yeah.
penny, that's not like
That's what
it's not
I'm
bad.
doing. Yeah, like normally I get for the scav west like 2k, now I get 18.
Oh, you can also check to see what your exact cooldown is when you come out.
Oh yeah. It's less than 7 minutes.
Fucking hell. So in the time it takes me to do one 20-minute raid, you can literally pack 3 in.
Yep.
And if you're getting 100k a run minimum, that means I've got to at least hit my average of 450 or it's fucking game over. That's pretty powerful when you think about it.
Yes, especially because it's in, out, go again.
Oh,
Hope for good luck this time.
I've got very lucky on this run. I'm not even gonna fucking try and hide that. So I spawned off with an MTG. I checked the M4 spawn just on the off, and an M4 has spawned. So I've got 2 pretty valuable items already.
I spawned with 45k loose cash on me, but other than that, it's pretty much nothing interesting.
Yeah,
And I spawned on the completely wrong side of the map.
yeah. The downside of being a scav is if you don't have a bag on shoreline, you are mega fucked.
I have a bag, but still, I like don't have any good loot near me. I could go resort probably, but that's risky.
That's what we want to see though, a risky place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think that's probably how you, if you're gonna steal the show, that's how you'll do it, is a risky play.
First run 177k.
That's actually pretty good.
But that, like I said, that's going to be one in a few inside this whole night.
So what
Most
are
of-
the rules?
Yeah, what?
What are the rules?
90 minutes, pick a map, only play scavs, only lose cash counts. And when the timer is finished after 90 minutes, finish your current run, sell everything you acquired from the scav raids, and then that's final money.
It's to see if there's any serious difference between my method and Flo's method, which to be honest, I don't think there will be. I think if there is, it'll be probably, I estimate, about 300k either side. Oh, I really want that stock as well. Oh, well, it's just gonna get fucking sold. I just buy another one when I want to fucking put it on the old 454. Sorry, 445. 545? 545, that's the one. I knew what I'm talking about. The short.
I'll try to keep mental notes of how many raids I've done. I'm just curious myself how many I can do in 90 minutes.
You could just keep a tally count. Just send me a message on Disc every time you complete one with just like a number, and then just count it at the end. I've got my Disc on mute, so it's not like it'll even interrupt me.
Or just look how many raids you have now, and look how many raids you have after.
Scav raids are counted for the total number of raids.
They are.
They're not.
Sure they're not.
They're not. We have checked that. They're not.
They're not?
Nope. They tested it. Your scav raids don't count towards your stats.
True.
Scavs are literally there just to make money. Maybe pick up the odd quest item if you've had bum luck running it on a PMC.
And sell method is flee.
Whatever the fuck you want.
Both.
Yep, flee or trader. Depends on how you feel the most efficient way of making money would be.
Like most items, of course, flee. But if, like the helmet my guy has, I'm looking to put it on the fucking flee. No one will buy that.
Yeah.
You of course gotta manage your flee slots as well.
Yeah.
Julian, you are also participating?
Yeah, yes.
And your map of choice is custom, as I see.
Shoreline.
Shoreline, oh, okay.
Julian, Shoreline, me, Factory, and Dan Woods. Basically everyone's favorite scavenging map.
There are slight differences. Like the method, for example. Obviously, Flo's is more focused towards turnover, so he wants to get as many in and out as humanly possible. And fully utilize that cooldown. Oh, fuck me, I just found a fucking Bitcoin.
What the fuck?
With one item you have my entire run.
Yep.
Lucky is understatement, my guy.
I checked all the fucking time for these. Never do I see them.
Wait, you could have put the MP5 into the other rig.
Do I get out? Can I get out?
Oh damn, that's smart. Where the fuck did it
RUAF.
go?
Yeah, you need to turn. Yeah.
Oh.
And move up. Or down.
Who the fuck's calling me? Hang on. Someone just rang me randomly and got the wrong number.
I know that by heart.
Like Why the fuck would anyone be ringing me?
They like you?
Oh. Can't tell if that's a AI or not. It stopped and wiggled. See if this has been looted. Yeah, that's a PM.
Likely, yeah.
That wasn't an AI.
Hmm.
That
Could
was
have been an ISO.
that was a nice player scav. See if
Any
you
looting method is
anything acquired by your scav in raid. Anything. So if
Okay.
you want to go,
And-
PvP, that's perfectly
And like
acceptable.
like I said, if you manage to get a friendly exfil, I would count the items from friends.
Yeah, that as well. Can't take you with me, buddy. I'm dropping you on the floor. Got 8 minutes to get out of this one. Flo will have completed his second one by the time I'm at my exfil.
I just did
Flo is
that.
just out of his second one.
I think I'm going to make the most money through fucking grenades.
Yeah, grenades are really fucking good.
Especially because I had a second time a VOG. They go for 22k.
I was gonna
Holy
say,
shit.
the F1s are 10k a slot.
And I spawn with them most of the time, so... Like, I have more scavs with 2 grenades than with none.
That's scav karma then for you.
Yep.
Also, you're not selling at the end. You're selling
Well, I'll
anytime.
be
I'm selling right now, because I need to wait anyways.
I'll be selling as I go because obviously my cooldown's going to be about 9-10 minutes. So
And you have way more stuff than me.
yeah, and I'll have more stuff to sell each run. The only reason why we're saying sell what you've got at the end is because if if you're in a raid and you've only just then completed it, we're allowing
Oh yeah, okay.
that to be included.
Understood. So if the 90-minute mark passes while you are in a raid, you can finish the raid.
You can finish the raid, but you can't start one.
I would say though you aren't allowed to loot anymore, because then that would massively benefit us against Flo, because we then can just stay until the very last second and loot every last bit we can find.
If I'm honest, I don't have anything against you, just keep looting.
Okay.
I'll sit with Flo on this
Oh, fuck.
one, although I do kind of agree more with Julian. It's more of a case of like we're trying to simulate the runs rather than the runs and method
Rather than the exact time.
rather than the exact quantity, which is why I said there's like a 300k leeway either direction. You know, I'd deem 300k either direction to be a draw. Because
Yeah, that's just down to the luck then.
yeah. Because I mean, if you have one shit run, you know, you could lose a loadout. That's 100k, and that could happen multiple times. I can't believe I just found a fucking Bitcoin as well. First run finds a Bitcoin. Streamer privilege. I must remember to renew my Tarkov Prime.
Important question.
Yeah.
What if I find something like a red or another marked?
Still counts.
Yes, but I can't sell it for anything.
Oh.
The value of it is not in money, it's in other keys I could buy or equipment in general.
Then just keep it and It will be taken in consideration at the end.
I think if you manage
so.
I think if you manage to find a red key card, I think we'll just automatically say.
But
You
to
know,
be honest, I wouldn't consider the red key card as a valid item, because that is just so incredibly rare and lucky, and you could find that on any map.
Yeah, so if anyone finds it, they win. Done.
No,
it's
because that
it's the
doesn't have anything to do with the point of the challenge.
It doesn't, no. But
Yeah.
it is kind of a fabled unicorn item. I think we stick with the original rule if it's sellable.
Okay.
We don't include items that we desire to keep. Oh, I should have fucking changed that out in raid. That can go on the flea. That's worth money on the flea.
So you both had small runs then?
I've just done my first run. I'm now in the process of selling everything off. I got an M4 out of it as well.
I presume you've checked how much money you have before.
We have stowed away all of our money, so it's only loose money that will be in our like containers and shit that will be counted.
These are the earnings of today's challenge. The 324k.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of item knowledge goes a long way here as well. Ragman. Those are normally 40k. Oh, just under at the moment. 38,750. Off you go. 35. That's worth about the same. How much the A-loose
Quickly fetching a drink.
Have fun.
A-loose splints are actually worth quite a bit of money.
I didn't
18,
know that.
125. No, neither did I. How much are we going to get for the MOE? 22k. Oh, fuck no.
How long is your timer flow?
Minute.
And how long is the cooldown? No, like
In general?
Yeah.
Under 7 minutes. It's under 10 minutes. It's somewhere under 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So we can safely presume 10 to 11 raids from you in the 90 minutes.
Yeah, basically.
What's my cooldown currently at? I've got 7 minutes remaining. I've just made over 500,000 that run, and I haven't sold all my items yet.
Yeah, that one run is already better than all the tourists I have done.
But I could get bum luck every single raid from now on.
Yes.
I mean, the fact that I got a Bitcoin spawn. I mean, I check the Bitcoin spawns every time I walk past them. You know. Fucking hell. All this food's worth money. It's all worth 10k a slot. That's unusual. We've got time to waste, so we may as well put it all up there. We've still got a few minutes. Just sold the rip ammo. Get rid of the Kvass. Ooh, that's not going to sell as quickly as the med tools. We'll get rid of the med tools first. I mean, while we've got time to waste between runs, I mean, it makes sense to put as much of it on the flea market as possible.
Yeah. Even if you now don't sell everything, in the next, after the next one, you will have sold something.
Yeah. It's only if I get like a massive backlog of items that I'm struggling to sell. That's when I'm going to start switching over towards trader selling, or items that are so close, you know.
And what about trading? Crafting.
Crafting doesn't count. Scav only.
If you can craft from the items you grab.
No,
then-
it's just money. It's just the money you can immediately make.
It's just a pure economic test. It's a
Okay.
it's a combination of test of our skills as individuals and a test of our methods that we've built on those skills. So it's not like 100% a fair test, but it's gonna show us a couple of things. It'll show us, obviously, is Flo's method making more money or is it making less money? Is it just working for Flo? Because
Number 3 done.
I'm still
I'm
waiting.
still waiting for a cooldown.
Yeah, I know.
number
I
two.
got 5 minutes on my cooldown. That means he's going to be on what, raid number 4 as I'm loading in.
Yeah.
See, this
How
is
much time do you have still left on yours?
4 minutes and 52 seconds remaining on mine.
3 minutes and 10 seconds.
Come on. Let me get back. I have 6 minutes.
Oh, fucking hell.
Timer is
6 minute,
ridiculous.
a 6 minute timer on your scav. So if you win by a large amount, or even if you draw with me, it just goes to show that it's a viable method if you're prepared to put the time in for scav karma.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's extremely interesting. 6 minutes. That's barely enough time to go downstairs and get a fucking cup of tea. In fact, there isn't enough time to go downstairs and get a cup of tea. Still waiting for these 2 items to sell. Still got 3 items left to sell. There we go. The Tashonka. Or Sari. Get rid of this one first. Get rid of 14, 125, because I know that's a trade item people are going to want.
Minute mark for me. I made 269k out of the first one,
Nice.
but I still haven't sold everything.
There we go, that's my last 2 items now going up. We've got the Kvass not being sold, so that means that guy sold his for 20k. So we'll be cheeky and see if we can get a little bit more. Which we can, that's already sold. Right, we just got to wait for 1 can of beef stew to sell, and we're currently sitting on 609, 621.
What the fuck?
472k.
Way more lucky than me.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
if
just
you
the Bitcoin he got.
yeah, if you discount the Bitcoin, I only got, well, that's like 124 for the Bitcoin, isn't it?
Yeah, 100 something.
So it's 124, 114, something like that. I'd call it 124. You take 124 off that, I'm basically level with Flow. Hey, Danny.
My shit isn't selling on the flea at the moment.
No, neither is mine. I had to wait for mine to sell.
Mine.
The flea market is moving particularly slow, and I've got like a bunch of shit ahead of me as well in the queue. I've got 1 last item to sell.
Let's see if I find that lucid flirt today.
And also, that's 20 minutes of the time already gone. That's a big chunk of our time. If that's what I'm looking at basically getting 3, maybe 4 runs in. And there's no way I'll get another run that good. 624k is what I made in total.
First half done.
I'm on 50 seconds.
2 minutes. Fine, 3.
And then I've got a 2-minute queue to get in, maybe. EFT fun. It's EFT challenge night, mate. We're doing a challenge tonight. We're seeing who can make the most money in the shortest space of time using scavs only. So it's 90 minutes is the time we've set.
Oh no, 2 headlines below each other. Despite reaching 8 billion people, we must plan for population decline.
Yeah.
And then headline below, Russian missiles cross into Poland.
Does the one thing have to do with the other? I don't know.
I don't think we should really be discussing this while I'm streaming.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not really why.
We didn't discuss it. We discussed a meme we saw.
It is a meme, yes. I am not very lucky this run. I can tell immediately because I've got a scav vest and a tea bag. So that's what 4, 8, 10, 19 slots I've got to play with, and I'll probably have at least 2 of those slots already taken up by shotgun shells.
No, it almost immediately throw them.
Yeah.
They're worth so little.
Gonna be matching for a while, I get the feeling.
What the fuck was that?
Ignore it. Loot. Continue looting.
I think someone just shot at me, but very, very weirdly, and like some hacker attempted to shoot at me. That was very strange.
Or a stray, maybe.
No, there were multiple bullets going right into my building, basically.
Yeah, strays. Aimed for someone else, went over their head. Inside your building.
Fitting.
Right,
A single
loading
AP
in.
slot.
Take me 2 minutes to load into a match. 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
How long it takes me to finish a raid.
I don't need that many shotgun shells.
Don't friendly fuck scavs, Julian.
I just jumped a little bit.
I saw that.
Do it. Dick with your reputation.
That's another thing I'm very curious. How high I can get mine. And if
Where are you now?
7.3 now?
Holy shit.
1.3. And if it even still boosts the cooldown, if I get it like to 8, 9 or 10.
This is going to be a bit of a shit run. I didn't get Mountain or Eastern Rocks as an exfil. Have to check to see if I can find a backpack that's bigger along the way.
This is my 4th, right?
Yes, it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to just keep writing you.
Yeah.
Each time I get out of the raid, immediately write you. To keep it in mind.
See, when I get raids like this is where Flow's going to have real big advantage. No, I've got no slot space.
Also, a Hail Mary could be Lighthouse as a scav.
Yeah, but that's a risky method. Like that can work, but that can also lead to you getting killed constantly. We can do this again with other methods, with like seeking out PvP and shit.
I think that would be definitely quite interesting to see if PvP is actually a viable way of making money as a scav.
Because players most likely have gear on them and also most likely have looted shit already when you spawn in as a scav. But then again, you would need to reliably kill PMCs.
Fuck
Oh.
me. That's the first kill. I died.
You died?
By a player scav.
You're
Why?
murder scavved. Oh man.
I had a fucking left keycard on me.
Oh,
Oh
And
no.
I looted a second scav that was right in front of my exfil.
that's 60k gone.
Yep.
Murder scavs, man.
Like, I saw he's a player scav, so I didn't do anything because I knew, yeah, he's not going to do anything. How wrong I was.
It's already been hit. Wasting my time here. "14 minutes. I've still got to get to Scav House or Scav Bridge. Oh no, I can get out on Eastern Rocks. Okay, so I can do a loop round the mountain then. Oh, you
Didn't
hear
you
shooting going on.
Pay for the scav junk box with your scav money?
No, I think so, yeah. Okay, that's lucky.
What?
DVL.
Ooh.
What, on your Scav?
Yes.
Oh, that is lucky.
That's incredibly lucky.
DVL on tar.
What the fuck? 2 Mosins in this fucking
Same
cabinet,
slot.
and they never spawn there actually. Normally they never spawn there, but I think
They might have increased the chance for them to spawn. Throw the AK for the end.
yeah.
And you can't, yeah. Especially if they're new, they're going to make you money. The cab, throw the fucking cab.
Not
CPU.
worth. Not worth.
No, just leave it. That's okay too. We need to get rid of that face shit, by the way. I would have laughed if you would have gotten a fucking GPU out of that.
Oh, that's a good point. No, I'll check it on the way out. I was about to say I'll check the Bitcoin spawn. I'll just check it on the way out. I've got 12 minutes, which should be enough time to check the mountain and the mountain high value spots.
In this house, there aren't any jackets, right?
Yes, there are 2. You should always go into this house because it has 5 loot spots you want to check. You need to check duffel bags, my guy.
Yeah.
You just need to.
Second best thing is duffel bags next to a stash. Well,
Because they can
technically
hold almost anything as well.
yeah.
Right?
Shit.
Hmm? The pliers. Fuck the pliers.
Depends which
Those
pliers.
are worth. Red players are worth.
18k.
The Chlorin.
Weapon parts, I would.
Yeah, weapon parts as well, they're not worth.
Yeah.
And cordura or whatever textile you have.
If I'm
Cordura is
honest,
good. Cordura is
yeah,
good on
keep
the
it.
flea.
Keep the Cordura. If I'm honest, if you want, I can give you checkups on the flea market.
That'd be a good idea.
There's one more upstairs. There's one more upstairs, Julian.
I mean,
Uh,
there's no harm in checking because I mean, like,
Yes.
this is a group effort. Doesn't really matter who wins. It's just this
by the
is
way,
just
Julian, the suppressor you have, that's a 9mm router.
Gotta look in a second.
Because if it's a 9mm router, it's very cheap. It's like 9K or something like that.
Even worse.
Even worse.
Yeah.
366.
3666. 21k.
Salawa. Salawa is better, I think.
It is.
By a little. 25k. If you want to know the value of something, just
Counter
ask.
matches.
they're not worth a lot from what I remember,
Think,
like 9k
I
or
think.
something.
Ooh, oh no.
This has already been hit. I can tell. Yeah. Thought so.
Hunting matches, 8k.
I can't remember if you
I
can
am
sell
going to
BP.
look on the Ultima.
I'm pretty sure you can sell BP on the flea, can't you? 545 BP.
You should be able to, yeah. I will give it a look after I've done what I'm currently looking for.
I've just picked up 60 rounds of the stuff.
The polymer isn't worth its 9k. What was your question?
545 BP if it's still sellable on the flea market.
Should be.
Yes, I'm almost through with all the numbers.
Someone just
BP?
stepped on the mine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually quite good. The only other offer is for 2,000 rounds for 888. A bullet.
How much is a grizzly going for?
That should be a little bit.
Would be quite cheap.
It's 10k a slot, so 40.
Okay.
A full one, just a
for a
full
full
one.
one.
Worth, not
Oh,
worth.
fucking.
Not. That is
Yes,
smart.
Or
What
iced tea.
I see.
No,
maybe.
it's
All I
food.
do
It's
is-
food.
I hope I don't break my legs on the way down here then. Nearly, but not
I'm
quite.
basically full. I'm just gonna loot the stash and then fuck off.
Found a Veritas pick.
If I'm honest, I'm going to assist you, Julian, on your.
Yeah, because I
awesome.
basically never scav on shoreline.
You're basically my normal scav running method.
Shit.
The Hollow Sun. Hollow Sun.
Yeah, or
That,
just work
fuck that. That can go fuck
Just
itself.
leave. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave.
A shampoo?
Shampoo's worth
leave.
quite a bit. It's, I think
leave.
it's 25k.
Just leave.
Okay.
I'm currently going into a raid myself, so I can't look anymore.
You have SV98, not.
SV98, it's the same thing. It's a
About
fucking
DVL.
sniper rifle.
Yeah, but it's not the DVL. The DVL would have been incredibly lucky.
Because it will sell for much more on flea.
I mean, the SV98
Yeah.
still sell for quite a bit on the flea.
Yeah.
But that was a lucky run for you, Julian.
That was
If
quite.
That's
Good,
like
yeah.
80k in guns already.
I hope the shit has sold in the meantime.
It's an AI.
Yes, it has.
Чё тут кто? Нет кого, чё?
Can we say a red flare is 100k?
Well, if you pop it and you get something out of it that's worth
I
100k.
can't pop it. I can't pop it.
Oh
How
no,
should
because
I
you're
pop it at
indoors, aren't
fucking-
you?
Yes.
Oh yeah. That fucking sucks.
And also, you can't sell anything you got from on.
No, I
on
don't care. I was too quick.
Ничего, скупщику все продам, заживем.
Because normally I don't care, I still get the rev, that's the important thing.
Yeah. But you're also making money every time you do a scav run, regardless.
Yes.
You could have sold the book to Peacekeeper.
I don't care. I would rather sell it to fence. The rule. I'm not going to sell you. Too good to be sold. Yeah, if I don't sell on the flea, I'm making like a fraction of the money. That run was 100k,
Oh nice.
barely 100.
It's still not bad though when you consider you've got a 6-minute turnaround.
Yep.
Problem is, I got M995s. I can't sell them on the flea anymore, so they're not worth anything.
So you
But
need
they're actually quite valuable.
yeah. So
Yeah, I
your
just keep 'em.
your option is basically either to keep them or you can add them to your final score by selling them.
I wouldn't sell them, they're too good.
Yeah, personally I wouldn't
Yeah.
sell them either.
I'm just keeping.
You get like a K per bullet, if even.
Let me have
No,
a quick
not
see
even.
what
Less.
my cooldown is before I start selling anything. So that's half the time gone, and I've only done 2 raids. And I've got 11 minutes and 30 seconds on my cooldown.
4 minutes and I'm back in.
But I did get a fuel conditioner, I did get a Veritas pick, and I got 2 Alioncas, and I got an AFAC.
The thing is, if either Julian or Dan dies, the toll of their death is much higher than yours.
Yeah.
Yes. And not just because my timer is smaller.
Yeah,
Because-
because they spend more time in a raid.
Yes. More time and the potential they have lost is way bigger than what I'm losing. How much is yours, Julian?
6 minutes still. My timer is the longest of us.
It's so fucking. I'm quicker back in than the two of you, and both of you have gone out the raid and not Dan. But you, Julian, you were out before me, and I'm still quicker back
Yeah.
in than you. It's just crazy. That's worth a
People
lot on Steam.
seriously can't be buying these off the flea.
What?
The GS SH headphones.
Yes, they are. I just sold a pair.
Really?
If you sell them cheaper than the trader, then yeah,
Jesus Christ.
and you still make money that way.
I'm just waiting for the flea. I know all of those items are worth more in the flea, so it would be stupid for of me not to wait to sell them to flea market. But
I would
the flea
actually
market is
go
moving
in and grab
really
the items
slow.
back out because it takes too long.
How much are we going to get for this BP ammunition? Oh, wow. We're actually going to get quite a lot of money for it, especially as a...
Told you.
How quickly is it selling? Not very quickly.
Like every single food item is worth, and the ones for Holodilnic are worth especially much. Just the hot rod note. For some reason. They didn't buy everything.
Oh, can't buy more shit.
Buy all my rounds.
Oh, IFAKs, if they're in perfect condition, are worth quite a bit of money.
Meds in general.
It's something you always need and you can't insure.
60 rounds of BP scored me 26k, and that was one stack, taking up one slot. Was it 67,000? I can't tell.
I think it would actually be 67,000. They're worth quite a bit.
Get that in. No, it's 26.
Oh, I was hoping.
I'm nearly at a mil.
Yeah, I'm far away from that one.
I'm at approximately 850k.
We need to look after the raid.
That means you're hot on my heels. Because I'm sitting at 943.
One bad run
That's
for
basically because of the Bitcoin.
both of you, and I will catch up. Or one good, very good run for me. To get basically the one I died in back.
I'm going to have to whip the calculator out in a minute, I get the feeling.
Why?
Why? Because I got a diary, and I want to know how much it's worth in rubles.
If you sell it to Peacekeeper.
Oh yeah, I could sell it to Peacekeeper, but I wouldn't
Peacekeeper
Yeah, but
is
then
always
you would
worth
need
more.
to
convert it
look how
anyway.
much. Yeah. Instead of fencing it or putting it on the flea.
Right, the grenade has got to go. Because I can't sell that on the flea. So it leaves, we're down to one item. Traders. So the ruble is currently worth $110. Sorry, the $1 is 110 rubles. I said that the wrong way around, but everyone knew what I meant. Is fine. So they're worth, if I sell it to him, 34,980. If I put it on the flea, I will get 30k for it. So I actually get less.
Really, I hear someone running. That PMZ, another fucking. Kept this time secured.
What do you mean it's not
Fucking
Tuesday?
left key card.
Of course it's Tuesday.
Yes, it's Tuesday.
Right, that's everything sold. So I've just tipped a mil. And now I've got to wait for 3 minutes and 50 seconds before I can go again.
I'm not.
I'm loading.
And marking the fifth one. So it's actually 6 runs I've done. Or almost done.
Started.
Yes. Started and almost completed.
And how much money have you made so far?
I'll quickly look after I've sold everything from my current one.
Okay. But that's still a mill in just under an hour for me.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
And if you take away the Bitcoin that I found, that's still like 950. Two minutes. It's gonna be a long fucking 2 minute.
Barely cracked the 700k.
So you're not actually that far behind.
Not
I
that
said-
much,
I
but
said-
still.
I said 300 either way would be a draw. So you're only 300 behind me, and Julian's only 100 behind me. So it looks like that this is almost just going to end up being a draw. I'm doing woods, Julian's doing shoreline, and Flo's doing a slightly different method on factory. So Flo's focusing on just getting as many raids in as possible, banging them out one after the other, and just running straight to the exfil and seeing how much money he can make in 90 minutes. Julian's going for the houses and Savetli village and things like that, and like the loot areas in shoreline, and I'm using my map knowledge of woods to see how much money I can squeeze out of it. And it's turning out to be a pretty fun adventure so far. We seem to be doing pretty well, all of us.
My problem is I spawned on the complete opposite side of the map again. And only 14 minutes left.
That's something that always happens on Shoreline. You're lucky when you get a 20-minute raid.
Shoreline is a bit of a pain for it.
If you get a lucky spawn next to it with a lot of time, then you're fucking golden if you have space.
Yeah,
Or the
then you basically have a free jackpot.
Yes. Because there's
500K
so much
at
stuff you can
least.
take.
Decide the winner through a death match with PM pistols and factory. Well, it's funny you say that. We actually did something similar before on interchange, where we all ran around on interchange, and I decided to take was it Mosin I took?
We need to do stuff like that again.
Yeah. But, we should all
Ready
get
enough.
like the PM pistols with the drummies, and get the worst ammo, the most flashy ammo, and all go in with Zabralo and Alton.
No,
And
killer.
no shooting on the legs.
If you go full retarded, we need to go with the fucking killer helmet.
I'm
Or
just
that, yeah.
if you have like any sort of visor, first thing I'm gonna do is just try and like crack your visor to shit so you can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, then killer helmet so we can at least still see.
And you might get a lucky item.
Well, play along, Danny. Why don't you do all your scav runs? 'Cause we're only doing scav runs. We've stuck all of our spare money in containers, so we've got a space. So anything we're sold is clear and visible in our stash. Just do the same. Stick all your money in one side to one side in a container or in a chest rig or something. Just do scav runs for the remaining time. See how much money you make. Take a screenshot. Put it in disk.
Or if you want to go the extra mile, go the full 90. Don't fucking cheat.
Yeah.
And yeah. Like, give timestamps and shit.
You don't have EFT downloaded after last week. It was the week was that bad, was it? Right.
I don't get why people deinstall games when they get mad at them.
I done it.
Right, Flo?
I've done it before. I done it to War Thunder, not War Thunder. I can't fucking remember what it's called. That one where you can play as a tank and fly around and in a fighter.
War Thunder.
I think that's what Thunder, yeah.
That pile of shit. I raged so hard after firing an AP round at a dude's tank, it cruising through his ammo rack, it detonated and didn't kill the fucking team. I was like, fuck this game, I'm uninstalling it. Of course he managed he managed to traverse his turret and kill me.
What you said, Flo?
Yes, Phoenix, you wanted to say something.
Someone was saying that. Oh, Julian was saying that he doesn't understand how someone can uninstall the game. And I said,
Hello?
right, Flo.
Yes, we had that this week. Fuck civilizations.
Well, again, it's appropriate.
Side
Don't
track.
fuck with Poland.
The Russians are finding that out the hard way as well.
A completely new level of accuracy right now.
Oh, by the way, a little tip. If you see that door that you just opened is closed, it's a very high likelihood no one looted you yet.
I know.
I can get out on Mountain Stash. Yes. Means I can spend a bit more time running around and having a look at things. Maximizing per slot.
Fuck's sake.
Help it. Oh, that's
Wow.
a Julian. That's a Julian save.
Yes.
Did it have like 112 rubles in it?
A little
Basically,
more.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
I didn't find the match. Basically, I found one, but then it closed or something. Need to search again. That's super annoying.
Plus COD is fun, that's disgusting.
Call of Duty isn't fun.
I mean, it is fun for some people, it's not for me. Everyone keeps saying, am I going to play it? And, probably not, if I'm honest.
I don't want to offend everyone, so I'm not going to say what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the same thing, Flo.
Like, I liked the old ones. Like,
I
well,
don't think so. I'll write you what I'm thinking, and you can tell me if it's the same thing.
I also think very similar thing.
Oh man, I found so many weapons parts this evening. I could have easily got the last ones that I needed, traded them up for the gun I want. Never mind. Yep, the game's plagued by hackers regardless.
Let us have
Not
that
exactly what I thought, but basically in the same sense of
direction.
direction, yes.
I would think you had in mind some derogatory comments about the player base.
Yeah, basically.
What makes you think that?
Because I thought the same thing.
But Flo managed to offend two different groups of people
Yes.
at once.
Now,
That's why I'm not saying it.
What could a German possibly say to upset
It
a
has,
minority
for
group?
once, nothing to do.
It has nothing to
it's
do with
not
stuff
a
like
minority
that.
group. That's the problem.
It's
Both
the
of them
opposite,
are
I would say right
minority
now.
groups. Yeah.
It's just something that I personally dislike.
Gold chain. No space. That's gonna be worthless. I'll take the gold chain.
Why do you need an NPX?
The question is, why do you not?
No, he needs it for a task.
Gunsmith probably.
There is no gunsmith with an NPX, I think.
Yeah, there is.
Yes, there is.
There is? Well, my memory
Brain
me.
doesn't compute.
Yeah, your brain died.
Yes.
Did you just
get
have a
out the
brain
fort.
fart?
That
Yes.
wasn't the fart, that was brain diarrhea.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Nails.
Nails are worthless?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck the A2. I must probably
How much time have I got? 12 minutes, so I haven't got enough time to head up towards triangle. Oh no!
How much you need flow? I have
They're
a
shooting.
life tag around it.
What's repellent worth?
Nothing.
It's worthless.
Oh, Iskras? Iskras aren't worth that much, are they?
20k. They're just under 10k a slot by the time you pay the fee.
Yeah,
by
the,
time you pay the
the
fee.
HTD as well. If you find more. What was your question, Felix?
How much time you needed before round 2? Because I
12
had
needed to be cracked. So it needed to go to 12.
but I didn't see the time because there is a life tag around the
No.
video.
That's dumb.
Oh, the whole Nadia fiasco of, oh, she doesn't hack, she hacks, she doesn't, she's a fucking cheat. Plain and simple. I saw like 2 fucking videos and I was like, yep, that's a fucking hack.
What did I miss?
EFT has more hackers than COD. I wouldn't know,
I don't think so.
No, I
No.
don't think so.
I highly doubt that.
I don't think so,
Just
Aaron.
because of the amount of players.
Yes.
That was a rather bad run.
What do you mean, look at Landmark? You mean Landmark who claims hacks every time he gets shot in the face? That Landmark?
The guy that said that someone's tagging who isn't.
Yep. Oh, nice.
There can't be someone that's better than him. Never. It's not possible.
That's impossible. That can't fucking happen. The mere suggestion of the thought is heresy.
Of course. Especially to him. And yes, we both like him very much.
I'm not. I mean, I've watched some of his content. He's okay, but like, only if I put him on mute. I'm not
You can't
joking.
deny that he's
I am
good
not
at the
joking.
game. But
Yeah, he's good at the game,
seriously,
but he just calls bullshit every time he gets shot, and it's just like, mate, can you not? The amount of
No,
time.
well,
who's
no one.
who's the other dude he sometimes duos with? The guy who's like, I'm never playing this game again,
And plays it again.
and then plays it again like a week later. He's like always like, I'm never playing Tarkov again. Wears a baseball cap, has like a fucking Budweiser fridge in the background. Right fucking Johnny Nobody. If it weren't for streaming.
Streaming friend.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
I think I know who you are referring to.
He used to pop up in my feed from time to time until I fucking blocked it. So I was just like, I really don't want to look at this content. 8 minutes, that's plenty of time. ASP.
Glorious E.
No. I'll find him up later and link him to you. He's just a fucking dick. I don't like saying that about other content creators, but he really is. Like, nothing he
Like
says.
all those YouTubers that say that they're the best at something are all just fucking dickheads.
Well, except Bastille, because
Vasily doesn't say
He-
that he's
yeah,
the
that-
best at
that's-
something though.
No, he
That's
lets
what I
his
wanted to say.
he lets his aim do the fucking talk.
Yes.
Yeah, he just wrecks people.
And when
He's like,
he
he's
dies,
like, hey, let's go
he
labs.
immediately closes it.
Yeah.
Yes,
He's
over
like-
and over.
He's like, let's go labs with a PM pistol, and he just ends up fucking taking everyone out and leaving with like fucking 75 kilos of shit. It's like, yeah, okay. Thanks for making me feel inadequate, Pess. That's probably worth more.
Yeah, okay. I think I will be the loser in this one. And that by a long shot, it feels like.
That bad?
Yes, I'm not. I'm still not at the million.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, I broke my legs.
Like, I think I'm not even at
Ah, double
800.
nuts. Fucking
I am at 800, but did you break your legs?
Ah, no, it's not that. Well, that did happen, yes, but I've just found a teapot. I need it for a fucking quest.
Decisions.
Yeah, I know.
Oh fuck.
This is what I was talking about by the verticality being fucking stupid on extract. The extract is down there by the rope.
You know, I highly recommend just selling guns immediately to traders. No one will buy them unless there's something special.
I put both of the guns in as the cheapest offer, and both of them immediately got underbid. My next scav is horrible. I think I'm just gonna dip it out immediately and wait for another cooldown.
I think you want mine.
Oh, got
Yes.
my
What the fuck? Why do you get the pilgrim scavs?
Because I have more luck.
and rep.
Yes.
Would be 4.55, yeah.
right, let's see. I have a sneaking suspicion that's Ragman's task, isn't it? Living high is not a crime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Fuck it, I'll
Give me
do
my
it.
guns back, you cunt.
I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit and hand it in.
And how much are you right now?
What, me?
Yes.
Nothing yet, 'cause I haven't sold anything yet.
Why-
Well,
why
I'm
aren't they
currently
removing?
at 1.2 mil.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
great,
still at
Arrow.
8. 8.6.
I've got to sell this load yet. That's gonna sell quickly. We'll get rid of that first.
Oh, great. Errors and my guns didn't remove. Did? What the fuck?
It's a glitch, my guy.
My offers are still up. Great.
Now restart maybe. Yeah, restart the game.
I wait 20 seconds. See if that helps.
Right, let's see how much we'll actually get for the CMS kit. 26k. I don't think I'll even get that much at the trader for it. Oh no, I'll get 22k. It's not really worth me putting out by the time I've paid the fucking fee. I Might actually get through.
Yeah, I'm going to say this is going to be a lose for me. I can do like 2 more. I don't think I will make 400k in those 2 runs.
You might do if you hang slack and try and loot.
No. I'm going to do it like I would do it.
That's fair. 60 for a cyclone battery. I don't think you actually get anywhere near that. Oh no, it's 7k. Okay. What about the cordite? 54? Was it the trader? A2. That can go to that can go on the flea. That's worth more. I don't think that's worth much more. Nope. That's just a straight up 10k a slot item. Doop, doop, and doop. They're normally 10k. Oh, a little bit over.
Yeah, I got to restart my game. That's gonna cost me some precious
Well, I mean, it's
time.
not gonna cost you that much time.
Yeah, I want to pump in another raid and get one reset. One scav
I mean,
cooldown reset.
yeah, I mean, like it. What I mean, it's not gonna cost you that much because your cooldown will still be running, won't it?
I think it's close. It's close to being finished.
And you actually should have just waited until you're out of red again.
Mm. No, it's still 1 minute.
I'm at 1.4 million and $318 after 3 raids. We've got 20 minutes, so I've got enough time for one more raid before the time is up. I've got 6-minute cooldown, or 7-minute cooldown, so that's going to put me with 10 minutes to spare. So
How much money are you on right now?
What, overall or just for the challenge?
For the challenge.
1.4 mil.
Yeah, okay, you're like approximately 120 ahead of me, although I haven't sold nearly everything.
That's the Bitcoin.
Mine.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
equivalency of the Bitcoin. So that's why I said 300k either side would be classed as a draw, because you only need, say, like to die once, or for someone to find a high valued item such as a Bitcoin, and that changes the balance so dramatically. So 300k I always thought was kind of like, you know, you make 100k just on your loadout, maybe if you're...
Wouldn't you sell Pilgrim on Flea?
No, you
No,
can't
you
do
can't.
it. You can't do that
Alright.
anymore.
That's why I'm instantly selling them to Redman.
Man, if I had a fucking Pilgrim.
It's my second one.
Fucking hell, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I still have a good bunch of items left in my stash that I haven't sold yet.
I've got another duffel bag on this one. Seems
Yeah,
to be
go
that seems to
for
be
it.
my most common bag at the moment is the duffel bag.
I got the ugly blue bag.
Yeah,
Ooh,
the one that's
that's
basically
money.
a duffel bag that's got 2 straps in it. It's got the same space, just swapped around.
Yeah. If I exit immediately, I should get the timer reset before time's up, or I can just make it fair and just stick it out in this raid.
I mean, it's up to you. If you exit immediately, you run that risk, don't you? So, you could steal the lead if you manage to score 400k or more.
Would it be fair though?
Yeah, I don't see
Not
why not.
about.
It's
It's
not
not about being fair or not.
yeah, it's not really about, like, we're just interested on the method, the map, and a few other things. This is just to see what sort of information we can get from what happens if you just do scav runs just on factory, just on woods, and just on, as you're now doing, shoreline.
Well, We can say with stone cold truth that Flow's reputation will be increased the most.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
a given.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot. I mean, it's catch-22 for Flo, because if you think about it, if he's only like say 400k down, at some point, if he runs enough scavs and he does this more, it's gonna be
I will have
more
them back
valuable.
quicker and
Yeah,
quicker and quicker, and the loot will be better and better.
yeah, and he'll be getting more value out of his scav runs than we will running around doing the caches. But then it's kind of a case of how many of those scavs have you got to run in order to make it more viable than what me and Julian are doing. I mean, to get
At
to
what
that point,
is
I
the
mean,
turning point?
the deficit you're building up from doing those runs over and over again. But it's again, this is interesting because when this game does eventually go to full release, they're gonna do away with wipes, or so they claim. So this is information that might be useful further down the line for us and for other people who decide to watch.
I think they will keep doing vibes. At
I
least I
think they
hope.
will.
I think they will,
Yeah, I think
because
they will.
that's the grabbing thing of the game.
Yeah.
They said they're going to try and do it so there's going to be like a continued character and then a seasonal character, and the season will wipe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like Path of Exile.
Yeah.
But what's the point of the continued character?
Someone wants to play and watch their money rise into billions.
Yes, just why do you have exactly that in Path of Exile?
No.
It's just to have the
It's dick
chance
measuring.
to do everything you want to do.
Yeah.
You have no time limit. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do when you want to do it.
Yeah.
Like you want to
I
go
guess
for
for
Kappa, you
people
can go for
who,
Kappa.
yeah, I guess for people who don't play that much, it's way more interesting that way.
Yeah.
You'll get the two extremes though, won't you? You'll get the super sweat lords who aren't interested in playing anything other than EFT and are only interested in playing non-seasonal, and then you'll get the super casuals, and that's
Yeah.
you won't get that main group in the middle, like average Dave playing on like a Friday night after work for 2 hours. You won't get that because he'll be like,
No.
I'll just play seasonal. I'll see how far I get this season. He might not, average Dave might not, but I would assume that average Dave would do the season because that's, something that might keep him interested. Seeing the wipe, seeing the progression start again, going through the things.
Gamer
from the
Gary
start.
might just always play seasonal character.
Yeah.
But yeah, get
Yeah.
what you mean. What the fuck?
I've got 1
Don't
minute
want
to
fucking
go.
DVDs.
Oh, get them DVDs out. 1 minute to go, and I've got one more scav run in me.
Ass paper is not worth much, is it?
Nope.
And it's been looted. Yay. And there are shots near me. Yay.
It's bum raids though, isn't it? When shit's been looted, it's like, haha, nuts.
I hope you die.
Yeah.
I'm just noticing I should be able to do 2 more actually.
You
Yeah,
probably could
for
because
me,
there's
if-
11 minutes to go.
If the
Yes.
timer just ticks over when I'm out of raid, can I do another raid or not?
No.
No. Soon as that
When
clock
the
on the
timer
wall
is
hits half past, that's it. No more raids.
when you're still inside a raid, you're allowed to finish that one. Instead of
Yeah.
making it not count at all.
And you're allowed to sell the items from that raid to add towards your
Where
total.
are you going? What are you doing?
I'll just finish this one. I was running to extract, but fuck it, I'll just finish this one.
If you finish that one, you get out, say, in the next 5 minutes, and it'll take you, say, 2 minutes to find. You'll have 3 minutes in raid before the clock strikes over, and that'll be the 90 minutes.
My timer is longer than 10 minutes. I won't get out of,
well, if your
I won't
timer's
get
longer than
rated.
10 minutes, I highly suggest
I-
you remain in there because you've got about 9.5 left now.
Yeah.
you want to maximize that item per slot because I'm using the clock on my wall. I could just use the clock on my desktop computer, which says the same thing, but
I have company.
it just seems more proper to use a hand rather than a digital clock. A clock with a face and a hand.
Fucking shots all around me. This is horrible.
So this is going to be my last one as well.
Quickly waiting for the time.
RUAF UN Mountain Stash. Oh no, I got a really shit fucking run. This has already been looted as well.
Grenades and explosions and everything going on all around me. Leave me the fuck alone and let me loot in peace, you cunts.
The first thing I open has already been looted, and they left a fucking Ronin mask in there. That's 100k.
fuck?
Thanks very much for the 25k per slot.
Just put it on your face.
I can't, I've got a helmet on my head. It's a penis helmet, so it's actually worth more for me to keep it in my bag. Can I get out on Eastern or Mountain Stash? I can get out on Mountain Stash, okay. So I know what path I'm taking then. Might have just enough time to squeeze.
I think that what I see right there on Julian's screen is the thing why I think actually it's better to do scav runs on stashes. Because you have a higher likelihood of having something that's at least decent in there.
Fucking Iglanik. BS and T. PRS, which might come in handy.
Those two are probably done.
I haven't got a stock on my gun. I've only got 3 mags, but single fire, yeah. If I do need some firepower to back up, a little runaway.
The main question after the timer runs out, would you be up for one more floor?
No.
Yeah.
I still have
Probably
a fuck ton of videos to watch.
I'm gonna analyze what we've done to see if we can draw
Yay,
any solid
finally a million.
conclusions. Ah, fuck, that one's been done. Fuck me, someone actually knows about that cache. Oh, wow. That's the first time I've opened it, all wipe, and someone's actually looted it.
It can happen.
Yep,
It's rare, but it can.
that doesn't fill me with hope. Because I know where I'm now heading, that cache has also been checked. But I'm going to have to check it anyway, on the off.
Fuck. Swords.
All, take the all.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Fuck that.
Holy shit! I'm barely in for one more. We have 5 more minutes exactly now, and I have 4 minutes until my next scav is ready.
It'll actually be quite interesting, like I
again,
said,
though.
to see how much money you do make, because even though I don't think it's going to be as much, I still think it'll be quite a significant amount.
And also, I think it will be pretty much worth it. at that point.
Yes.
Because screw those.
Yes, those were screws.
And you need to keep in mind, you can do these runs while you wait for someone else. You need like 2 minutes to do one of these runs. That's how
Yeah,
I'm
but if you
starting
want
to use
to
them now.
make, if you make dedicated, dedicated money runs, I think shoreline or woods are better. But if you just throw in a quick scav between two PMCs, always go factory. That's probably going to be the outcome of this challenge.
I think that's actually a very sound assumption. That I think that's yeah. I think that's a
Like-
very sound assumption.
You didn't get a lot out of your PMZ run, but the others have. You just do a quick scav and you have the money back in.
Yeah, and then if you're dedicating yourself for money runs, that might be how I start using my scav then. I might start altering the way I use my scav as a result of this.
Like a lot of time, we're just sitting here waiting for 1 or 2 people. Joan and I have started to use that time to just do a quick scav.
Just run into factory and run out.
Yes.
Yes.
Take the round glasses, they're quite worth. Because of the task.
Was it Eastern or Mountain? I swear it said Mountain. It did say Mountain.
Okay, I've made 1.1. But I've 1 more to go.
So you still made over 1 million. I mean, that's like,
Yeah.
that's not a shit amount by
If
any
I'm
stretch of the
Still,
imagination.
if I'm honest, these runs have been very bad for me.
And
I
you
would-
also died once.
Yeah.
I died once, and that was actually one of the better ones because I had a lapsed keycard on me.
Where
Yeah.
the fuck is ruined
You
fence?
went past it already.
That's why I said to you when we were setting this up, I said 300k either side to allow for deaths. Because, like, you could... Although your turnover is going to be vastly higher, you know, any death is going to be significantly damaging to anyone who
Yeah.
plays.
Yep. But the main thing is, it feels like you guys are just at the moment way luckier than me, because I didn't get any good key yet, neither anything else that is really, really good.
Well, your first run was pretty lucky. You got immediately.
Yes, that was a
lot
good
of good
start, but that
Well,
was it. It stopped after that.
It's a really small statistical amount. For it have any real meaning, you would need to repeat this process at least 10 more times,
Yeah.
and then make an average of those 10 rounds. Like the 10 whole 90 minutes rounds.
Fuck me, someone's actually checked this as well. What the fuck? That doesn't bode well. That means the caches up here have probably been done. No, they haven't increased the Cayman helmet drop, unfortunately, but it is only a class 3, so it's not really all too exciting.
With seconds to spare, going to my last raid.
Jammy
At
bar.
least-
But
They are
you
going
have
in.
still so much stuff to sell.
Yeah.
You have so much more money on than me already.
That doesn't go into the key anymore?
Says no.
No. No.
Like, okay, everything that's above class 3 can't be sold anymore in the fleet.
Not everything. I can still sell that thing.
Oh, that's shit.
Yeah.
Just the good armors. That's a flash.
Ah, sweet, just found some body armor. There's 50k right there. It's my first bit of body armor. We'll run. Yeah, the Cayman might sell for a lot, but I mean, ultimately, if you're just going to use a class 3, I mean, you may as well just use the Ratnik. It's cheaper. It does exactly the same job. It's got a higher insurance return rate than the Cayman. I mean, like you say, if you're trying to make money, you can take it out and sell it, but I mean, you can also sell a Ratnik in perfect condition for 35k on the flea, so there is that as well.
And you can buy a penis helmet against Ratnik and you get actually higher ricochet chance from it.
And you look way stylish with it as well.
Way better.
Holy fuck, this raid is still going on for a long
Fresh.
time.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I've got a dead boy up here.
You might just.
Hang on a sec.
get-
Hello? Someone up here? There's 2 fucking dead dudes over there as well. These are all PMCs. I've got dead PMCs, hang on.
Hey boss, keep in mind.
Nah, not on top of mountain.
They move.
Don't mind me just randomly gliding up the hill. 2 dead dudes up here, this has almost certainly been looted. Yeah, got 5 minutes though. I might... PTT, T... looks like my last one's gonna turn out to be a bum raid.
I have my
Yes.
total.
Oh, got an M700 here.
What is
right?
it?
It's not
Thing.
1.2.
I probably should have this one in the bag.
Yeah, you'll likely make almost 2 million.
Yeah.
I've got 4 minutes. Don't have a great deal of bag space. What? I've got some good body armor. No. Well, I don't know what happened here, but it looks like a bit of a clusterfuck. Got 4 minutes to go. I haven't really got enough time to check the other loot spawns, even though I want to. There's a fucking Toz down here. Jesus Christ, this was a fucking bloodbath. We'll just get out and we'll sell up. Make sure we've got everything. I've got some bullets that I'm not selling. Some bullets that I'm keeping. Ow. Just see if there's anything in this crate first. Oh, that's worth more than a mag. 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
Все, пацаны, по домам.
And now we find out how well we've done in our 90-minute challenge.
I already know I did the worst. Like I said, my total is now 1.2 million.
1.2, so that's already putting you about 200 behind me before I've sold this.
And I can tell you how many raids I actually did because of fence. I started with 7.10, now I'm at 7.19, so I did 9 runs.
Also,
Ooh, that's good.
what would be interesting is to count how big of a downtime you actually had.
Downtime, that would be the lowest for me. Then
Would it
again, I
though?
have some downtime because I'm selling my stuff very quickly. And I'm then sitting here and waiting for my timer to run out again.
And also, we need to consider how much effort goes into each of those raids.
Yeah, that's easy. For mine, there's no effort at all.
Yeah. So, technically speaking, you got 1.2 mil for just pressing W for
I
50
could have watched a
seconds.
movie on the side and just stopped the movie when I was playing. Not even, I wouldn't even need to stop the movie. I could even completely mute the game and just run to exfil and repeat.
Yeah.
What I meant to count is not downtime, but
Hang on, it's
the
not worth
money you divided by the time you spent in all those raids.
Yes, that again, I would win that very, very easily.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
like, I think all of my raids combined, I was inside the raid for less than one of the raids of the other two.
Yeah, I'm just offering a different perspective of how we can look at this.
Yeah, look at the numbers.
Yeah, and
Because-
we have already one big one, as in use it when you have downtime because you have to wait for somebody.
Yeah.
Then the way I was playing is the best, actually.
Yeah.
Or you can
Yeah.
watch a movie. Or
Why would you?
The rubles per minute, as Aaron has put it.
between the raids, I mean.
Yeah, that'll be like time spent in raid over how much money made. So if we look at rubles per minute.
RPM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
48, I think it's 48. What's the cost for selling it? What's the cost for selling it for 48, 125?
I think these were your most lucrative scavs ever, Julian.
Yes. As sad as that is, yes.
And there comes the other big thing. This is so much based on fucking luck and on the point of the wipe. Like at the beginning of the wipe, my method would have been way better because everyone is doing what you were doing. So you would have gotten way less loot.
Probably, yeah.
How much are these worth at 100%? 70k? How much are these worth at fucking 80%? 50k? That's still more than what I'd get for it at the trader. So we'll put it up for, I don't know, 55, 125. That's still cheaper than anyone else. Putting it up for 70k. People aren't gonna fucking buy it.
Crazy thing is, you guys are still selling it. I'm done already.
And you're
I'm
going
doing
into
a
another.
factory scav as well now. I will split the
Yeah.
stuff from my rest.
I'll put it
Oh,
back into my normal
yeah.
thing.
Julian, your
31,590.
scav is actually worth a lot of money right now.
Yes, if I would have gone out and gone in with that again, I would have made a lot more money. Just on me right now, I've got about 200k.
No.
Yes.
No.
The
Simply
gun
no.
alone is 100k.
No.
On Flea?
That maybe. I never used to flee.
Well, with SVD you should, because that's
I so
required for
don't
quests,
care.
so
I
it's
so don't
off
care.
themselves.
Like I said, I'm doing these raids to quickly get some money, not to get the most money.
I mean, a lot of
Yeah,
it.
well-
A lot of it also has to do with how you spend as a player as well. You know, like if your spending is rather frivolous, then like if you're making 2 million, is that going to stretch as far as a million? Say if you give it to me.
Likely for me, yes. For me, it's going to last long term. Unless I get into a spending spree again. But I'm deciding I don't have enough lures.
Can of herring. I've just got a handful of
Why my
items
ship
left
got
to
damaged?
sell. I don't think a 125 is going to be worth particularly much. We'll take that off. We'll put it up for 21,125 and see if it actually sells.
What's your current standing, Dan?
I'll tell you in a second. I've only got 2 more items left to sell.
I still got a fuck ton to sell.
But I'd still say this experiment was a success.
Yes.
Oh, so close yet so far. Actually, that might... Ooh, that might have broke 2 mil. I might have broke 2 mil. Hang on. I've got to convert the US dollars that I've made. So...
Well, including the US dollars, I definitely broke 2 mil.
So we've got 110 is the ruble to dollar ratio. I've got 363 of those. I've got 3 stacks of 500.
Oh, I gotta reset my game again.
And I've got what's that? 478,049. My total standing at the end of the challenge is 2 million rubles, 17,979 in 90 minutes play.
You almost doubled the amount that I have.
So, there you go. That answers that question. How much money can you make in 90 minutes? 2 million. With item knowledge, map knowledge, and scav running only. That's quite a lot.
I
And
want
people
now to do
don't-
the same thing again, just different maps with PMZs. How much money can you make in 90
PMC
minutes
in
on
90 minutes,
PMZs?
yeah.
Yeah,
That would be
Like-
interesting as well.
like with keys and shit.
Like solo runs or
I would solo it
Whatever.
then, yeah.
Yeah, but
I
think
would
solo
then
is better
go.
anyway.
Everyone would like need to be underneath like class 3, like complete budget.
Why?
That you avoid
think-
fighting. It's about
It
making
doesn't matter,
money
though.
through rooms, not fighting. That's the thing
but
I
that
want
doesn't
to
matter.
test.
We can
That's the
test.
thing I want to test, though.
We can test that.
Yeah, but
next
I
week.
mean, if I get with if I go in with heavy gear, I just increase the likelihood of my survival. If I go for PvP, that's stupid because then I probably have a high likelihood of dying and not making money that rate.
not making, losing money. You also
Yeah.
need to account the money you are bringing in the raid.
Yes, that's what
As a
I want to
PMC.
minimize.
You
Mm.
just go in with the gear that you would ordinarily use when you're doing a money run.
Hello, Rob.
Well, that's
That
Hello.
since
would
I
be normal
am
gear
always,
then for us. Because
yeah,
we
since
all
I
we
Then
always
use
take
your normal
plus
gear.
5.
Otherwise, it's not true test, really, is it?
I would say anyone
We
who
can
could
make the
use,
test however the fuck we want.
I would say anyone can use whatever equipment they want because
Yeah.
you need a starting point which you will then subtract the cost of your lost equipment if you die. And both parties are right. The Julian is right when he says he's increasing the likelihood of him surviving. But if he don't survive, if he doesn't survive, the cost of the death is much higher than flaws if he's going to go with shit equipment.
yeah,
Then
my
start
armor
with,
then
then
costs
start with a
more than his
budget.
entire loadout.
Yeah, I like the idea, Rob. Just start with a budget.
Just start with a budget, and the gear that you go in with has to come from that budget. And
Yeah.
if you run out, you're automatically excluded anyway. And then your profit is whatever you gain above the budget.
I like that.
That's a very good.
Right,
that's
I
a good
still
idea.
haven't sold nearly anything, nearly all of my shit that I got from the scavs, and I have approximately 915,000 rubles and $827. You said conversion ratio was 110.
It's 110 rubles to the single dollar. I've put the amount, the exact
That's
amount.
90k.
I put the exact amount I've got in my stream chat, so everyone can see.
So I still have lots of stuff to sell, which I would probably net about 200 to 300k still. And I got approximately 2 mil right now in cash.
What's your exact amount in cash at the moment, excluding assets?
Excluding assets, it would be. Hang on. That would be 6,478, but excluding assets that I could just sell to vendor.
If you just dumped everything onto a vendor, you would you would have more money than me, but we would still be in that 300k threshold, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So we basically broke even there.
So
doesn't matter if you run woods or shore.
So it doesn't matter if you're running woods or shoreline as a map, that it's going to net you roughly the same amount of money as a scav run. But which was interesting because we've compared it to what Flow does with just constantly turning over scavs. Now he's got a much
But-
higher. He's got, as a result, he's got a much higher rep than us. But he's got a lot.
That's what I wanted to say. I'm only doing this for the rep, not because I think this is going to make more money.
No, obviously. But it was. I just wanted to. I've been itching to know exactly what that sort of gap would be, and now we've answered that question, which has been irritating me for like the last fucking 3 months. All I wanted to know is like, how much more effective is it to run a map you're familiar with caches versus just turning over and trying to
that's
game rep.
also
You need to define effective. Because effective means that you need to consider time.
Well, I mean,
And in this regards, flows way more effective. By
it
the
though?
time, yes,
Because
by the time
Yeah.
I
spent
don't
in the raid.
spend any time inside the raid. I could
Yeah.
do anything else. That's what we meant with I could watch a movie on the side, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't care about it.
Yeah.
yes,
Like,
but
if he's only in a raid for like a maximum of 3 minutes or 4 minutes, and he's getting 100k
Not
a run,
even, it's
not
2.
not even that. He's in there for 2. You know, you take into account he does 9 raids. That's 18 minutes. That's
that's
a lot.
considering only the time spent in raid. The time spent in real life though was the same for
Yes.
all of us.
Yes.
And
Yes, but that's
in
the
that
thing.
sense,
We mean
we
you
made way more money.
you need to pay attention to what you're doing inside your raid.
Yeah.
I can do whatever the fuck I want on my second screen while I do mine.
And that's
I
where
can use the time that I'm using for the scav runs way more effective because I can do something else.
And that's where the
Yeah.
point of, if we're running in a group, slotting in Flo's raids if you die early is extremely beneficial.
Not even
Yeah.
just die early. We all get out of the raid. Some people need a little bit longer, and you just do one while you are already done with all your setting up again.
Basically, instead of sitting in lobby, you just do a scav.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Just run straight to the exfil.
Exactly.
That's
You make 100k and rep.
yeah. Because if I had your level of rep and I was getting a 6-minute turnaround, I might have got 1 extra raid in.
I think you would have
Yeah.
got one more at least.
I would have got 1 more raid in.
Of course, if
Same.
we ask the questions, if you need to earn the most money in shortest amount of time, the flows method wouldn't be the best. But
Although we
no, you
gotta
need
compare it to making a PMC, doing a PMC run, unloading, throwing one quick scav in, doing another PMC, and interchanging those. Because I think that would be overall the most efficient method to making money. If you're only talking scavs,
if you win
running
with
boots
the
or
PMC.
Shoreline.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
win
Yeah.
with the PMC.
And I think if you
I
do
mean-
that, you get diminishing returns the higher your rep is. Because the timer is getting closer and closer.
Yeah. But still, just yeeting in the scav on factory and immediately extracting is another 100k in 2 minutes. And then you can do another PMC run with probably better guarantee of making more money than on a scav.
And by the way,
flows,
in the 2 minutes there, the matching and loading is in that 2 minutes, by the way.
Yeah.
the flows method is really good when you are already sitting on some money and you just need to top up a little bit.
Yeah, top
But-
up, or you want to force the fence rep.
Yeah, but if you have like very little money and you want to buy a good loadout, that won't cut it.
We've actually
You
learned
need
quite a
to
bit
do
from
longer raids. Yeah.
This.
That's why it's always interesting to do stuff like this.
This has been a pretty good session. We've learned quite a lot here, and we've taken quite a lot away from it, and you know, we're now
And
able
had
to
fun
utilize- and
while
had
doing
fun,
that.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
for Tarkov, that was extremely fun. That wasn't
Tarkov science for the win.
Tarkov science. There you go.
How about the next time we do what I said, but instead of doing it on your own, we do a one run like today, 90 minutes, and we just go and do something very specific.
I'll tell you.
Like go loot the resort and look how much money we can all make from that.
I'll tell you what. You come up with next week's challenge for Tuesday. Don't just spurt anything out. Just spend a good few days thinking about it.
I will
planning.
make a new room with Julian and we will put some ideas in there.
Yeah.
The entire MI should put just ideas in there and I will decide.
Yeah.
We should basically do a set time in the week where everybody can participate in that challenge as well.
Well, I
The
mean,
more
I
you know, the
play.
better.
I'm now playing Tarkov on Tuesdays because I'm spending a lot of time in World of Warcraft at the minute. So I mean, Tuesdays for me
I
would be ideal.
noticed.
Well, I'm enjoying World of Warcraft, and you can't hate you can't hate on a guy for enjoying something. And I've been playing a lot of Arena as well. So
Debatable, but oh well.
Not really.
well, I suppose it depends
no.
if it's illegal what you're enjoying.
Yes, but
No, Flo. The comment
What?
you sent me.
I think those people are that. Doesn't mean I don't allow them to have fun. If someone has fun with COD, then go ahead, have fun with it. It's just, I think you're that.
I don't want to know. You can tell me once I've closed the stream down.
It's not bad, but I'm going to tell you after.
Okay, well, thank you guys for taking part this evening. Thank you everyone who watched. We had a concurrent viewership of 5 at one point, which is extremely good for me, especially considering I haven't played a lot of Tarkov recently, and that's what most of my fucking YouTube videos are all about. But yeah, that was good fun. I'm going to shut the stream down. I'm going to go get myself a cup of tea, and I will speak to everyone for some World of Warcraft tomorrow.